It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. After his last game, he's now across.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Tucker. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in Vegas.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On first down, Tagovailoa. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. The Raiders had 5-8, 3 games under 500, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Complete right side to Otton. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
2 now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. George Pickens, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 6 catches, 101 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now you just max protect that offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Tua now on first down. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 41, this is second and a yard. Play action, now it's Tua. Throw out wide to Walker. No gain on the play. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 73 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL. And the ball is knocked out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They run. It's Tucker. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 10-7 our score after one right here. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A throw out wide going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's got Otten on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. His throw incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Tucker. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And Watson has it right side. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 2nd and 9 now. They'll get this out to Kamara. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw out wide to Walker, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's brought down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On the counter, it's Walker. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 are going to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. To his throw, complete to Otten. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27.
Straight ahead, Walker. taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Tua now on first down. He completes this to Walker. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Walker. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ken Walker. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it. Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Tua. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And they'll run with Tucker.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And it fights through one man. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And Watson has it right side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to pass. Tua. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Tua now on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
And credit that sack to D'Angelo Malone.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Tua.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Raiders! A 22-yard touchdown ground.
And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Parker Washington.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Now Tua going to keep it running left.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
3rd and 2.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Tua going to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.